GTA 6 has been confirmed to be releasing on May 26, 2026.
Rockstar might optimize the game so well that it might run on some decent hardware.
But do you think was this something, intentional on their part to avoid crowding? Hello and welcome to the third episode of Unboxed Take, a brand new podcast from Unboxed. Here we talk about everything tech, be it opinions, stats, facts, trivia, everything goes. If it matters in the world of technology, we are here to talk about it. In this episode, we'll be talking about the final release date of GTA 6 and a trivia at the end, but let's first get started with the news recap from the last week. First up, we have the unfortunate demise of Skype. After more than 2 decades of connecting people worldwide, Skype has officially signed off on May 5th, 2025. If it was a day before, I would have said, May the 4th be with you. Microsoft is retiring the once revolutionary video calling platform to focus on its more modern and feature-rich successor, which is Microsoft Teams. Skype launched all the way back in 2003 and transformed the way we communicated, making free voice and video calls over the internet accessible to all. However, with the rise of mobile-friendly competitors and evolving user needs, Skype's relevance over time diminished. One of the biggest factors was the loss of gamers, which defaulted to a TeamSpeak or a more modern Discord. During this transition period, both Skype and Teams users can communicate easily, ensuring a smooth shift to a new platform. While it's the end of an era for Skype, Microsoft does aim to provide a seamless experience for users moving forward with Teams. Now we get on to something that is more from the AI world. Google Gemini 2.5 Pro has become the first model to beat the game Pokémon Blue. Now it has achieved a nostalgic milestone by completing the classic 1996 Game Boy title, which is Pokémon Blue. This feat was accomplished through a live stream project by software engineer Joel Z, who provided occasional updates and guidance to enhance Gemini's proficiency while completing the game. Now this included clarifying a bugged objective involving Team Rocket key. While he was not playing in the traditional sense, Gemini interpreted structured data and issued commands to navigate the game. Now this accomplishment highlights the growing capabilities of AI models, especially the modern day ones, when it comes to handling complex tasks and reasoning challenges. And if you are concerned it is coming for a job, who knows? Lastly, we talk about the launch of the all-new Asus ROG laptops in India. Asus has rolled out its 2025 ROG lineup in India, and honestly, it is a treat for gamers, creators, and power users all alike. Now, this series includes the ROG Strix Scar 16 and 18, Strix G16, Zephyrus G14 and G16, and the Flow Z13. All packed with top-tier specs and AI-driven enhancements. Under the hood, these machines come with the Intel Core Ultra 9 and AMD Ryzen AI Max processors, ensuring speed and efficiency. Now, this all-new Strix series offers a tool-free chassis for easy upgrades without voiding the warranty. Right to repair? For the win. With GTA 6 finally having a confirmed date, which we'll be talking about in this next section, I think you can save up a little before playing the latest title. With that said, let's move on to the main section of the podcast where we'll be talking about the much anticipated release of Grand Theft Auto 6. Now after 2 episodes, I finally have a gaming topic, and who better to discuss than Pranav, who is our resident gamer. Welcome to the show, Pranav.
Hi, thank you, Satvik.
Yeah, so in this, the biggest news of the gaming world has finally hit the floor. GTA 6 has been confirmed to be releasing on May 26, 2026. Now, this is one of the biggest gaming news that hit the floor. First thoughts, what do you think of this news?
We have been waiting for a long time for the GTA 6 to arrive, and it has finally coming next year. So,
as a PC gamer, I think you and I, both of us, would want GTA to hit PCs as soon as possible. But the initial speculations suggest that it will be coming to consoles first. Now, there has been a lot of information that was also given away in the trailers. For me, the biggest thing was the social media aspect of it. So, I'm pretty sure you have played GTA 5 extensively and other titles as well. How do you see this shaping up? Like for you, how do you see the social media aspect or anything else that, in the game that will be included? How do you see that shaping up in the latest and greatest from Rockstar?
I think GTA 6 is going to be a very realistic game. we had GTA 5, which was also a realistic sort of a game which set a context where we can do many things that we thought in our minds. But GTA 6, we as per the trailer, we saw that we can do live on social media platform. So that is one great thing that we can do in GTA 6. I think there are also other things. We can go to parties. There are clubs. More extensively, we can visit the clubs. The trailer also showcased cars, a lot of different cars, streets, and also one thing I noticed in the trailer, which was also the case with other GTA games, that there are real life locations, such as there's Little Havana, then there is Florida, Miami Beach, so that is all is there. So we are going to get an extensive gaming experience.
Yeah, and like, realistic locations has been a part and parcel of GTA. There have been different cities that have been in focus. By the way, if you want to get, a brief idea of what GTA locations have been covered in the series so far, you can go and check out our article on the same on Unboxed by Chroma. So as I was saying earlier, Pranav, this thing that is anticipated. There is a lot of anticipation as well, and there are a lot of speculations that have been going around on forums like Reddit and all of those places. And one thing that was there that caught my eye specifically, was the calendar that Take-Two Entertainment, which is part of this GTA franchise, an integral part of GTA franchise. They have 3 major games that are lined up for summer and late fall. By the end of the year, there are 3 major titles that are going to launch from their house, which is a Mafia game, which is Mafia: The Old Country, Borderlands 4, and NBA 2K26. Now, with these games, like this is just a speculation, but do you think that this was this delay that has happened, although I would consider it to be a fortunate thing, we finally have a date when GTA 6 is coming out, but do you think was this something intentional on their part to avoid crowding, or they wanted to deliver a polished game, better late than never?
I think the latter, because GTA, when we talk about GTA, there's a lot of responsibility into it. It's not just another game that we are going to launch. So I think there are many people hoping for a polished game. We saw what happened to Cyberpunk 2077.
That was a nightmare,
at launch. But now it is polished, of course. So, of course, GTA 6 is going to have a lot of takers to it. And so Rockstar, I think, wants to make sure that the game is really, really polished and really, really well made.
Especially during the pandemic, GTA Online was my go-to. I was spending around 12 hours a day playing that game. So that was something that was a hunting ground for a lot of me and my friends. And now that we are in a different position in life, I don't know how much time we'll get to play. But definitely we'll squeeze out those, few hours on weekends to, live that nostalgia and the dreams that we had.
Even I'm open to take a day off. Calling in sick and playing GTA
26th of May. Editors,
watch out.
If our bosses you're watching, it will be 26th of May. Leave applications have been formally filed. Before wrapping up this segment, are there any games that you're going to play leading up to GTA 6? I have a list. I have a few games that I want to play, but are there any of your titles that you would like to explore?
Definitely. I would like to play Cyberpunk 2077. I will revisit.
Finally, it's bug free.
Yep. Finally. I will like to revisit RDR2, which I've played and loved it. Then one underrated game I would like to mention is Sleeping Dogs, of course. That is a one hell underrated game, and I would like to play that, of course, because the story is really good. And this reminds me, GTA 6 might have a great story, because they are talking about 2 playable characters.
Only 2?
At least 2 playable
At
characters.
least 2, okay.
Yeah.
It's not only 2.
So yeah. So it can be 1 female and 1 male, of course.
Oh, wouldn't that be the first time there is a female protagonist in a GTA game?
Yes, correct.
It will be interesting to, see how those 2 parallel storylines progress. For me, the games that I would, be playing, I would be honestly binging on the entire GTA series. There are enough games already to keep me occupied till next May. I'm a very on and off gamer when it comes to, story-based games. So between my Counter-Strike marathon sessions, I would pick up the GTA series, and RDR2 is there. That game you can't miss out on playing at any time. I think, say, even 10 years, 15 years down the line, if you're still around and we'll be talking about GTA 7, I think RDR2 will still be on our list.
Yes.
And one more game which is very similar to, GTA, but different enough to have an identity of its own. It's Watch Dogs Legion.
Yes.
That is one game that I did not expect to enjoy as much as I did, and I will definitely invest a bit more time, trying to get myself back into the groove before moving to GTA 6. And I guess that was it for this section. With that, we'll move on to
I have one more thing. Wait.
Oh, there is one more.
I have one more game
Huh.
that I would like to mention. I would play GTA 4 again because
GTA 4 specifically.
GTA 4, specifically GTA
Okay.
4 because I like how the game. I like how the game is so dark, and the story of Tony. It's really dark, and I would definitely like to revisit that game once.
Okay, then I think we can, sync up our game schedules and let's try and play like GTA 4
Yes,
in
yes.
parallel. And with that, we come to the end of this section. Do let us know your thoughts about GTA 6 down in the comments below, and do let us know what topic would you like to discuss in the next week's episode. With that, we move on to the last section of this, where I'll be quizzing Pranav with a short trivia.
Okay.
With all the talks of GTA 6 wrapped up, I will put Pranav to the test that I have done in the last 2 episodes with Kevna and Dhriti, where I'll ask him to guess the bit of tech after a short poem. I'm not a poet, please don't judge me.
Okay.
Again, all of you, please, I'm not a poet. I try my best, just take it for what it is. So, here goes nothing. There are, just a heads up, there are hidden clues. If you pick up on it,
Okay.
listen to every line carefully, and I'm pretty sure you'll get it.
Okay.
I dwell beneath a tempered pain, a silent guide, both swift and sane. Awake with touch, I spring to life, no buttons pressed, no sound, no strife. I speak in taps and gentle slides, a single path, no branching sides. You find me dressed in shining white, in polished form and softened light. My home is not a crowded tree, but grown from just one kind of seed. A fruit once bitten starts my tale, not from the orchard, yet for sale. I do not roam from brand to brand, one maker holds me in their hand. With rules well kept and borders tight, I run with grace, but not in flight. I bring you music, calls and news, through crafted apps that I let you choose. What am I? Sleek, closed and grand, the beating heart in Apple's hand.
So I think it is an Apple product,
You are on the right path.
and it is yet to go on sale. Is it?
At this moment, I would like all of you to pause. Do let us know your comments, answers in the comments below. I would definitely check them out. Be true to yourself, pause and let us know your thoughts in the comments below.
So
It is launched, it is an established thing.
It is an established thing. It is launched, and it is an Apple product. I'm not good with poems though, but still.
Another hint.
Okay.
In your mother tongue, you call your mom that. That is one of the first characters in the name.
iPhone.
Close.
iPod.
Close. No.
iPad. Wait.
Okay, a bit of charades. Letters.
Wait. iMac.
No, you were on the right path with one of the
Okay.
handles that you spoke about. You were on the right path.
You
It
talked
is the
about
heart and soul of
iOS.
yes. Finally, our camera guy also gives the approval.
okay.
It is iOS,
iOS.
and good guess. Like honestly, good guess. And with that, we come to the end of today's episode. Thank you so much, Pranav, for joining us, and we will see you next week with an all-new episode of Unboxed Take. Until next time.
Wait.
What happened?
Nothing.
ये blooper कटेगा. I think there is an error.